Hey guys, and welcome to Farm Simulator 2017 on Oakfield Farm. So what is the ball plan, or ball park? No. Plan for today? Messed that one up, didn't I? So, looking at it, the animals need a bit of caring too, so we'll be taking care of them. Feeding them, moving the grass, all the stuff they kick out, all of that good stuff. So we'll be getting on with that right away. First off, we'll head to the sheep, get them sorted. That'll be the simplest. And then the cows, which I believe they're getting low on food, but they don't drastically need it. So I don't know if we will give them a full feed or not. We'll check it out, clean them out, muck them out, so on and so forth. Hey. Oh, so if I actually get lined up with this. So I hope you guys have a good weekend coming up. It is Friday already. Recording this on Monday. Already done most of the week. Well, I've done all the week. Last week, which is awesome. I'm getting ahead. Yay! You guys know how long I've been wanting to try and get ahead and get this stuff all going like this. We have got quite a few crops to harvest as well, so we'll probably end up starting up in field 9 or something today. Get that done. That won't take us long at all. And more than likely get that small field done and head up onto field 34. That's ready. Unfortunately, some of them are ready, some of them aren't, so it's a bit of a pain. We've got grass or hay that we're sorting out right now too. I'm guessing these are too full and they can't actually... Oh no, it is going back in. There's them sorted. Why is that not? Oh, it's on the other button. There we go. The water's looking good, so we're good there. Let's go and check out the cows and see what the crack is there. All of them going to lag central. I don't know why, but I'm losing FPS in the main yards now. Guaranteed every time. And there's absolutely nothing I can do about it. If I knew what was causing it, it'd be grand. But I think it's just the amount of time we've been playing on this episode, or this map now. Which, yeah, means it's probably only going to get worse. Wow, look at all that. Holy cow, literally holy cow. Right, also, I don't know if it'll be this episode, but I do want to rent a slurry spreader, should I say, possibly end up getting it, buying it at some point. Yeah, we're just going to drive right through the cow. I hope they put some sort of avoidance system in. I don't know if they'll ever be able to. Maybe a bit too complicated. Who knows? Alright, it's one bucket load. It just seems like every time you go into the barns or whatever, the cows go in there. That's probably something Giants have done on the back end, maybe, to make it so the map looks lived in, because the base game, the only reason you'd come in here is to put straw down and to feed them. So it makes sense for the animals to come in then, doesn't it? It really does. Alright, the way we did that actually was really quick. That was awesome. Alright, let Daisy come on in. Come on. Nope, changing your mind. Gonna clip through the wall? Yes, you are. And dump this up. I'd love to spread this stuff down, but there's just no point. It would run out so quickly. Granted, we've got the stuff from the pigs now too, which is awesome. Alright, we'll reverse down, turn, and then push all of the feed back over. It's a shame it's such a wide spread. Oh, Oxy did that on. I mean, personally, I would have made the trigger slightly on the smaller side. So hopefully we can scoop all of this up. And get caught on all of the railings. Like we always tend to do. And put that over there, so in doing this, hopefully it's got that covered. And we should be good to go now. So that's them sorted. Obviously that won't update for a bit. Is that a bit of manure though? It is too, I think. I wonder if that's a bit that we've dropped. More than likely it's a bit that we dropped. Right, overtake account. Slalom around this one. And we're good to go. And dump our 15 litres of manure. Blink and you miss it. Gone. Didn't even put a trigger. Not trigger. Geez, a particle effect fault. Alright, now what we'll do is we'll head down to the pigs. And we'll check that upon them. Using our nifty gadgets here. So the pigs, yeah, they need doing for sure. They're good for the feed. They're okay. And they're getting low on power feed, but the rest of this stuff's okay for the cows. That's a pain. So what I'll do is head on down there. I don't know where the trailer is for the feed. If it's down there, perfect. But it may already be down. Wow, it may be underneath our pig food mixer. We'll check that out as we go past here. And the verdict is... it's there. Crap. Alrighty then. So what I'll do is I'll put the wheel on the front and... obviously, tray can only go on one area. It's just going to be a lot of weight on the front end of the tractor now. A heck of a lot of weight. Seems completely legit. Actually, to be honest, do we even need the wheel? Darn church. Probably not, because of the way the pigs feed and the way it spills out is done. It's all messed up. So we'll just hook onto the trailer. There we go. And we'll take this down. We'll probably need to bring it back because it'll probably empty it, to be honest. I know it emptied the trailer last time around, so... Alright, get our beacons on, go inside the cab. I know a lot of you guys like that. And let's hit the road. Eventually. 3 hours later. As soon as I get away from the yard, my FPS goes back up. It's usually fine. I've not actually checked to see what it is while recording in OBS, so let's have a look-see. I don't think I have. Yeah, 60, 50s. I'm happy with that. And hopefully, I don't know if there's a quality difference in OBS or not for you guys as far as you guys see, because I'm still using the same thing to render. I'm recording all the videos at 30 FPS now. Pretty much over trying to record it at 60. That being said, I could probably get away with it now a lot more, but as soon as I go into the main yard here, for whatever reason it dips, so I will just record at 30. At the end of the day, the human eye can only notice 30 FPS. So it seems actually a lot more steadier than it used to be on Maris, which is nice to see. And I've got OBS right now full screen, so I can see It's rendering basically 2 videos on one screen. I can literally just drive off my left screen if I wanted. Which is kind of comical. I needed that large so I can see how long we've been recording for, and I've just hit my head on the mic because I got it so close. There's a lot of background noise. My mum and her boyfriend, they're both off work this week, so I'm glad that I'm getting this done now. Because there is just so much background noise downstairs. There really is. The toilet flushing more than normal. Pots and pans getting clattered around. See how, like, 650 corn. And the toilet's about to flush downstairs. So, it's just nothing but editing with this lot. It really is. Because of toilet flushing so damn much. It's not even been an hour since recording. It's insane. It really is. So after that's flushed, I guess we'll be back. And the toilet is done flushing. I'm glad I can predict what goes on sometimes. So, needless to say, I don't know. Like, I want to get ahead this week, but with that keeping on going on, I don't know how much I will be able to get ahead. It's just going to be a lot of hassle, I can see it now. A hell of a lot. And back up here. Is it going to take all of it? Pretty much. So we'll run this back down to the yard. So that's the pigs all happy. I think I've said once that they get to 50 of them or so, we'll sell them off, or some of them off. How many I don't know. Maybe I'll just wait until they get to 100 so they're breeding more frequently, obviously. I don't know what I'll do yet with them. Time will tell. Time will tell. Alright, so that's the sheep done, the cows sorted, the pigs sorted. All the animals are done already. So, I guess we'll finish off baling. Well, at least windrowing. Didn't really want to. I'm probably going to finish it on the live stream on Monday after Sim's finished. Get that done. I think he's going on at 16 till 7 more than likely. Of course, don't forget I will be live streaming at tonight as per usual, 7 PM. Now watch the FPS drop off. I didn't realise I had that FPS up the whole time. We'll start seeing it clamber down as we turn the few corners here. It'll get lower and lower as it starts to render in some stuff. Now, I have no idea what's causing it. Absolutely none. I've got what I would consider no dodgy mods per se. And it's okay here. It's right when I turn around here usually. And I've gone the wrong way. I've just noticed that. Well, bam! 40 FPS. Oh yeah. I don't get it. It's looking that way. No idea. Maybe it is that cruel tractor. I don't know. It's just looking at all of that stuff. It dips, and that's why I'm at 30 FPS. And even going down here, it drops too. And it feels like it goes lower. But it doesn't. So that's the sort of FPS I'm getting in the main yard after spending God knows how long on it, on this map. And you guys know, well, we're at, what, 38 episodes? This could be the 40th episode already. and I'm not stopping anytime soon. Like, it's... I don't know. As of right now, if I had to stop it due to people losing interest, which I hope's not ever going to be the case, I don't know what map I'd go to. There's no maps that really are sparking my interest at all that are anywhere remotely ready to be finished. So it's... hopefully you guys enjoy Oakfield as much as I do still. Because I really don't want to stop it. It's one of these maps which, if I see the views dropping, I'll probably just go down to recording it 2 times a week. And still stream it. And then run a, if you like, another flagship map. I haven't used that tractor for a long time. Like, I'm toying with the idea of just getting rid of it. Because we haven't used it. Straight up haven't used it. Okay, so we sold off the wool last time around on Monday. Kind of a tongue-in-cheek video there as far as the... oh, what is it? The forklift goes. And the, well, dog barking, but never got to do about that neither. I ain't in no recording studio. I quite often say that. Some background noise really does just get to me, like the dog barking, and the dog just whines the crap out of me when I'm trying to do this stuff. But nothing I can do about it. Absolutely nothing I can do about it. So, you'll have to endure the dog barking, and if you guys have got dogs, turn around and watch to see if they respond to it. Probably do. I know there's a guy on the stream, he constantly thinks it's his dog barking, now and again, but hey. It'll be interesting when I'm listening to this back to see if I can hear him barking. Probably can too. That just means I'll start talking louder and louder, and hopefully it gets shut up. I don't know if it will though. That's the problem with him. He thinks the world revolves around him, so you can't tell him off without barking. You can't do anything without barking. If he can't get to it, he starts barking. And as much as I like dogs, I've never hated a dog so much, to be quite honest. And he's a Columbus Spaniel. My mum said it, and I would be completely 110% backer. I would never want to own a Columbus Spaniel or a Spaniel, ever. I know there's a lot of you that do, and I know they are good dogs. And he's probably going to be good when he's older, but as a puppy, as this age he is right now, nope. From my experience with this one, and it's not been much, luckily, nah, nope. It's a rough one. My mum's had many dogs, knows how to train, and she said this has been the hardest dog she's had to ever deal with, and there's been someone else that's got a dog from the litter that he's from that said in the 36 years she's had Columbus Spaniels, this is one of the worst ones she's ever had, or is the worst one she's ever had. So it's interesting. It's probably to do with the genetics and the genetic lines in this. Yeah, that breed, particular, his 1-2, how he was bred and all that, probably. Okay, let's get rid of the FPS. Don't really need to leave that up. So I haven't got much more to head along here, or windrow even, which is good. And I will probably set up, get a thumbnail sorted for the live stream too. In the live stream I can anticipate us doing some harvesting. Some of the odd pieces here and there. I really just like doing this section here, because you've got one stretch down there that's nice and clear, and then you've got a couple of sort of mini passes here, which is a bit of a pain in the butt. We may end up baling this, we'll see how long's left, finishing up, and then possibly stack them on stream. They're going to compost anyway. The compost maker's going to need refueling. It's 25 litres in the tank of that, and it's going to take, indeed, a lot of money. It's probably going to be about 25 grand to refuel that thing. So, it's quite a bit of money. You're getting this for free, though. Using more of as a supplement. I don't know if the compost is beneficial more than the normal stuff. I have no idea. Absolutely none. So what I may start doing is just loading it in and trucking it out and creating piles somewhere. I have no idea where. I don't want to keep it at the main yard. I don't know if piles affect FPS eventually. So I really do not want to be doing that. And that's that. I'll run down this road because the 135 tedding ran over this pile again. You can quite clearly see it did that. So we'll re-road this. And Baling. I anticipate it won't take us too long. On the 8530. I can't believe how windy it is outside still. That's mind-boggling. It really is. Looks like it ran around there too. It did. So I may end up just going around the outsides again too. Yeah, spreading that very, very thin. So we'll sort that little section out. Like so, there's a bit extra there. Probably just go all the way along this line. Get that all tidied up. And that should be us. As far as this one goes. I lift that, spin around. And now it's the mini sections. If there is just one, then half of one by the looks of it. Oh, what a pain. I'm going to probably get a weeder, run through this. That will remove all the stuff. I think I have to plough this field technically after. Which I'll just do in courseplay. And I'm not a fan of having to plough the grass fields. From what I understand, it takes years of harvesting grass to have to do that. Oh crap, I left this on. That's something I hope Giants fix as well. Leaving the rakes on and lifting them up, it shouldn't be picking up material, but it does. And it drives me up the wall because stuff like that happens there and it just messes up everything. And that's that. So that's that folded. I may end up trying a merger. It's been a while since I've used that thing. I'm not a fan personally. I prefer using this, but I may give it a go at some point. Alright, I'll leave that parked up there, switch that off. And I'll run over to this. We will end up doing this. Harvesting or rather safe for the live stream. So we'll knock this lot out. I may even get to loading some of them on. I don't know. That could be in a stream too. Getting the compost maker active. So I really don't know where I'll keep them. The compost. Could go down by a pig yard. I'll leave it down. Probably work down there. But it's so close to that. And where I have been dumping it all is replaceable yard because I just don't, well, won't be putting anything else down there, so probably just load it up in the semi-trailer. Because that is the next step. That's what I want to be getting, is a transport truck, and whether it will rent a trailer or what the deal is there. I don't know, maybe start off with a small one, work our way up. I don't know. But that's what I want to do, as far as that goes. I need to have a look at our pigs in a minute, see what the deal is with them. I was going to pause. How many pigs do we have? Oh, getting close to our 50. And next animal is in an hour's time, so they breed quite regularly. I'm not sure how much you make from them. Never done them before. And that's the dog again barking. How delightful. Mr. Simulator's messaged me saying, are you on TS? To that I will say to him, no, I'm recording. And done. Actually, let's use voice to text. No, I am recording. There we go. Send. And that's probably due to what he wants to do on his stream. Actually, no. He was going to do farm sim. So what we've got 3 more rows, then the headland. Not too bad. And I missed a bit, blame Sim. Did I miss a bit? Oh yeah, I missed a bit. Hashtag blame simulate. This is actually a lot slower going than I was anticipating. Oh man. Oh man, oh man. I don't want 2 thumbnails, I just thought 2 thumbnails Baling. We may get the halves to go right towards the end. Oh heck, even the pig food mixer needs sorting out. I did see that. As a point, I've not really shown off the lead pad since. It's been updated, but it's at the wrong yard and I really don't want to do too much driving. Yeah, you can tell this baler is MR because of how slow it is. You got to think, like, the amount of material going into the back of it's insane. Especially on this road. This is where we fertilize, so obviously it will be better. And spoiler alert, if we do need to plough, which I'm anticipating we do, I will plough this stuff and then we will spread for slurry down with the new slurry tank that got put up. So that'll probably be a live stream thing, so if you want to see that, I don't know why I'm saying this, because we're a week ahead. He doesn't need me. And draw that down. Can we get Mount Everest there? Yes, we can. And it'll be another slow pass down. Or very slow. Just because how thick it is. So it's kind of funny seeing how the baler affects the tractor, even though the tractor is not MR. It's slowing us down, and wow, I've got the cruise control set to 31 miles an hour, as you guys can see there. So we should be boogieing right along. So what I'll do is probably get to the end of this row and we'll move on to harvesting. Come on, climb up the hill. Slowly but surely. If we had a bumper crop, I'd hate to think how slow this would be. It really would be slow. Can I move that down there? And jump into the combine. There it is. We'll maneuver that up to field 9. I really need to move that water tank. Come on, there we go. And up the hill we go. This is such a big pasture for the cows. It really is. I just can't help but think the FPS is really low here. I really don't get it. Actually, it just launched itself up this hill. Nice. That's surprising. Alright, let's see what is available. Oh, the landy. Horse box can stay over here, I guess. Underneath the tree. And we'll use this to maneuver the header around. Hey, slow down. So the header there as per usual. There we go. Of course, Landy squats down on its rear end. There is a MR script for the Landy. It just messes with the audio. It sounds really bad. It's one thing that I would love to be able to do is learn how to do the audio and get good audio files for the Landy and put them in it. Because Virtual did a fantastic job with all the customizable features. Just the one thing it's missing is good quality audio. And I know there's people in the stream that have no doubt got them. Come on now. That's why I went all the way around there. All that extra fuel I burnt. There we go. Alright, launch ourselves up the hill. Anything that's MR is the header. Not sure how much these headers would weigh. Got to be a good ton to 2 ton at least. Probably a hell of a lot more than that. And here we are. We'll probably get a pass in, if that. Before I'll call it quits. And it doesn't look like we're even going to get that, to be quite honest. Which is all good. I will call it quits here before we actually get started. And I hope you guys have enjoyed. We will see you guys next time. Later.